Indeed, using the genre of calypso to get across the message, asking a very poignant question with the Christian Day. Amongst all the challenges that we have in society, where are we as a Christian society? Gregory Oliver leading into our conversation with Cordell Telfer, President of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Association of Toronto, as this organization prepares to celebrate October, the fulsome month of October, to mark the 46th anniversary of independence. Stay with us, my friends. Much more coming up.
Africa, 20 days my house, and it don't really matter. It's all for one and one for all. Tell them it's for community. Told me that I'm free, but I still need a chance to survive.
Hey friends, the Vin Abbott Show this Saturday, September the 27th, 2025, will feature a conversation with Cordell Telfer, President of the SVG Association of Toronto Incorporated. We'll hear about activities throughout October to mark SVG's 46th anniversary of independence. So join us at 5:30 p.m. this Saturday on the Vin Abbott Show on KankaDiRadio.info and BehilNews.net. Thanks for sharing and joining us.
You don't know we give thanks for life, you know. Health and strength. Still upon the land of the living. Yeah. Dynamite. Thank you for life. Thank you for health and strength. No sacrifice. Smile on my face. Turn on the music, me turn up the bass. What? No vibes in the place. Tell them lyrics in space. Freestyle from the top of my head. To the people, don't tell the people them good over evil. Let me know on the vehicle me a walk. Thank you for life. Thank you for health and strength. No sacrifice. Feel when me learn in a life. They make me feel alright. Feel me lesson when me learn every day. They make me hey okay. So me give thanks. That me come up on me toe feet. Toe feet. Hey, tell a clap toe cheek. Hey, we a grow, we a grow, we a grow. So we a grow, we a grow, we a grow. So me give thanks for life, for that me tell you. We a grow, we a grow. So we a grow, we a grow, we a grow.
Thanks for listening to Kankadi Radio.
No sacrifice. You held me firm and anchor.
We're all moving on together. So we must plan collectively for a brighter day. No one knows what's in store for the future.
Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening to you. Hello. Hello, good evening to you. Good evening to you. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. I think I'm hearing a very familiar voice here.
Okay, good you can hear me now.
Some of that, my bad. How are you doing?
Okay.
Friends, I think we have our
I'm doing
guest.
well.
We have our guest, yes, and he's doing well. And I'll introduce him, I'll introduce him. I will do that. It's always a pleasure chatting with him. Friends, we are speaking. We have online, live and direct, somewhere out there in this sparse country we call Canada, somewhere in the province of Ontario, the president of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Association of Toronto. He is my cousin, right? His blood cousin, and his name is Cordell Telfer. Cordell, how are you doing, my cousin?
I am doing well, cuz. Thank you.
Yes, happy to hear that. And how has it been for you? Over the last few days here, I know you've been very busy chatting with you offline and off air. How has it been for you? How are things? Talk to us.
It's becoming very hectic because October is always a busy month for us. It's when we celebrate independence of St. Vincent and the Grenadines here in Toronto, and we always have a series of activities, some planned by the association, and some we work in conjunction with the consulate office to put off those events. And so this is the time of the year when we're busy finalizing plans for all of the activities that will be taking place during October.
Friends, to tell you how committed, this gentleman is. He's like, I don't know how he's doing it, right? He's there, he's here, he's everywhere. And I know he has pulled aside, he's probably stuck somewhere. But he is not at home. But he has found it important enough to connect with us so that we can have a fulsome conversation, perhaps not so fulsome as if he were elsewhere, about what's happening with the SVG Association for the independence celebrations of St. Vincent and the Grenadines 2025 as regards Toronto. And before we get into the activities, Mr. President, you mentioned
Yes.
Working in collaboration with the SVG Consulate General here and all of that. I read somewhere along the line, I saw something, I don't know, many things cross my desk and my platforms, that C.G. Huggins will be leaving Toronto.
Yes. C.G. Huggins will be leaving. I think his last day is September 30th.
Mm-hmm.
And he will be heading back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And his replacement was announced at an event that the 4 Vincentian nonprofit organizations in Toronto had for him last Thursday.
Okay.
So it was mentioned, but I haven't seen anything official in the press from the government. But he has spoken with me, and in private conversations with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Frederick Stevenson,
Yes.
who is a friend of mine,
Yes.
a personal friend of mine. He mentioned to me the replacement, and I had an opportunity to speak with her yesterday.
And you know how inquisitive we are in radio, and I mean, would it hurt to let us know who our next CG is going to be?
Well, from the information I have,
Yes.
and I think it's from good sources.
Yes.
It's young lady, Lasana Andrews, and I think she's currently at the UN mission in New York, and she would be coming to Toronto on Monday.
Wonderful. You see, you're so diplomatic. You said from reliable source, right? Hey. So we can't hold you, we can't pin you down if that doesn't pan out, right? From reliable source, right?
Right, exactly.
I love that. I love that. Well, here, let me take this opportunity on behalf of this program, on behalf of the network, Bay Hill News Network, Fun City Radio, Success Radio, Kankadi Radio, to say thank you to C.G. Huggins, and we wish him all the very best as he returns. I guess he'll be returning to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I do not know. I would probably give him a personal call sometime over the weekend, because we are old boys of St. Martin's, right? And we always maintained that kind of a relationship over the years, right? Fitz and I have always had cordial conversations on issues, re the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, particularly as when they related to like disasters and relief efforts and more. So I personally give him a call, and then a courtesy call to thank him and to wish him and his family. I knew his wife from way back when I was involved in Carnival back on St. Vincent and Grenadines. His wife being a former beauty queen, yes, on Carnival Queen on St. Vincent and the Grenadines and all. So I'll pay him a courtesy call to thank him, and also let us say best wishes to his family. And we will welcome the new CG to Toronto, and I sincerely hope we in Kankadi Radio will be able to make connections sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. So, Mr. President, we will be celebrating our 46th anniversary of independence. Talk to our listeners. What do you have planned for the folks in the diaspora here in the Toronto area, in the GTA?
Okay, as you mentioned that I'm still not at home as yet. I had to go out on the road, and the Toronto traffic is crazy. But yes. I thought it was important for me to get on this program today, as our first event will be taking place on Sunday, October 5th. And that is our Independence Thanksgiving Church service. And it will be taking place at the Rosewood Church of the Nazarene in Scarborough.
Okay.
And that's from 4 p.m. On Sunday, October 5th. Following that, this year we're not having a gala, as been the tradition.
Yes.
Instead, we're having a Thanksgiving, not a Thanksgiving. We're having a celebration brunch on the Sunday, October 19th at 1 p.m. and it will be held at Parkview Manor Banquet Hall on 55 Barber Green Drive, and that's in North York.
That's on Don Mills area, sort of. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. Yes, and that's where we had the gala last year.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're going back there this year for the brunch. Then on the 27th, the 12 noon, the flag raising at Toronto City Hall, and the night at 10 p.m. is the lighting at Niagara Falls, the illumination of the falls. And so on the 27th will be a very busy day. We are hoping, as we did last year, to fill a bus to take people from the Toronto area down to Niagara Falls to witness that occasion. And we're hoping that we get the support that we did last year, So that's all our activities here in Toronto for independence during the month of October. So October 5th, the church service, October 19th, the brunch, and October 27th, the flag raising at ceremony at Toronto City Hall, as well as the illumination of Niagara Falls.
Let's start with the latter.
Yes.
Last year, you got some great reviews last year as regards that lighting of Niagara Falls.
Yes.
You did. I got feedback here on the program because I remember one person who visited with us was Dr. Cox, Byron Cox. And
yes, I remember that.
Right. He was in studio I think the day before, the Saturday or something like that before. And I remember, him, talking about some of the reviews and all of that once he got back to I think to St. Vincent or to Europe and all of that, and several folks I got from him several clips and so on as regards what transpired there at Niagara Falls. And other folks from Toronto, folks close to Kankadi Radio, did inform us of how wonderful it was an experience and to see the falls being lit in the colors of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I want to join lock hands and hearts with you to really encourage our folks to go out and support this event on the 27th. The lighting of the Niagara Falls, to see our colors, being lit there at the Niagara Falls. And if you don't mind, in terms of the bus ride, can you give us some logistics around that, how folks can get tickets, or how is this going?
Yes, we reserved one bus, and it would be 2 pickup points. One at Scarborough Town Center, and that would be at around 5 p.m. on the 27th. And then from the Gin and Finch Mall in the West End,
yes,
at 6 o'clock, and depart there by 6 o'clock, so we can enough time to get to Niagara Falls and socialize and maybe have some free time before the lighting. The lighting usually starts at 10:15 p.m.
Okay.
So for those individuals who want to drive, the lighting takes place around 10 p.m. for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And we normally gather there by 10 o'clock. Around that time, you would see them testing the lights in various colors until they get the correct color and arrangement. And by 10:15, it's ready to go.
Okay, and what after the lighting, after you have the exact colors of our flag of our nation, at what time do you depart Niagara?
We normally leave Niagara at around 10:45. So right after the lighting is over. The first year it happened, we didn't take a bus. Various individuals got themselves there, and we went out and had a meal after. But when we did the bus trip, we had the meal on the bus on our way there, and so by the time the lighting was over, it was just time to get back to the GTA.
So help me understand this, please, Mr. President. So we are traveling from GTA to Niagara after 10.
Yes.
The lighting is over basically, and we get back on the bus around 11 thereabout, and we'll have a meal on the way back or something like that. No, the meal is en route.
The meal was on the way there.
Is that the same thing happening?
Route. Yes.
Is that the same thing?
Yes, we're planning. Same thing will be happening again.
So
the meal we start serve the meal after we leave Mississauga, and by the time we get to the falls, everything is. It's just about an hour and a half, less than an hour from Mississauga.
Okay, got you. Now, I mean, we are not into winter yet, but it still can be chilly out there, right? And the waters and all of that kind of stuff and so on, right? So after
definitely dress well for the weather.
So what would happen on after all of that? You out there watching that and so on. You're cold and chilly. So on your way back, I mean, what are you offering the people?
Not on the way back. Hopefully, while they're there, they would buy whatever they need.
Okay.
But on the way back, we play music and games.
All right.
There's music and games. Yes.
And music and games will keep you warm, right?
Yes. Walk with your own beverage.
Oh, I'm just asking about warmth because I'm thinking about climatic conditions, right? So.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We don't know what's in your flask. So we don't check.
Got you. So how can folks get the tickets or whatever? How can they, give us the coordinates in Israel?
Currently reach out to anyone on the board.
Mm-hmm.
The two people who are coordinating that are June Ellis and Petra McIntosh.
June Ellis and Petra, yeah.
Yes, those are the two people coordinating the bus right now. The tickets would become available by the church service.
Okay, and folks can go to the website of SVG Association of Toronto to get more info, correct?
Yes.
And any member, because we are we are connected community, so any member, including Jim Lewis and others and so on, Ken Farrell and others, right? Correct?
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's for the trip on the 27th. I'm curious about the brunch, right? And I'm happy that you're turning things around, twisting things up and so on. So you're having a brunch and all of that. I would imagine you have some entertainment and all of that. But I'm sort of curious.
It will be filled with entertainment.
All right. If you have the time to speak to that. But I'm also curious about the cuisine, the menu. I mean, it's about SVG and all of that, or independence. Is there going to be anything that is indigenous to St. Vincent and the Grenadines at that brunch?
We're still trying to negotiate that with the hall. As you know, with these businesses,
mm-hmm.
and it's not many hall would allow you to take your own food in.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own staff, and their pricing is based on keeping their staff employed.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be working with them to have something, even if it's drinks
mm-hmm.
and dessert.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But in terms of the meal, it will be a traditional banquet hall meal,
mm-hmm.
Chicken, fish, vegetables, etc.
I want to believe that old George will be angry with you because me not hear anything about dukona, and that's a specialty.
That's one of the other things we're trying to make goodie bags so that people can take away with them.
Yes.
With Vincentian cuisine inside.
Yes.
A sample.
A tulung or something of the sort.
Exactly. Peanut cake, fudge, those things.
All right, sounds good. Sounds really, really, really good. And now we come back to the 5th of October, the church service. Talk to us, like who will be delivering the sermon? Would we be having like special renditions and all of that? Is there a particular message? I want to believe you might have a theme that will be guiding you through.
Message,
yes.
Yes, we are going off the theme that was issued by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's on our flyer. Sorry, I cannot remember it off the top of my head, but it's inspiring.
Yes.
Something to that effect.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I apologize to the listeners.
No problem with that. I'll share it with our listeners after. I'll share it because I saw it myself. But yes, you're right. You got it right. Yeah. It's a good thing that your grammar is working quite well. It's about inspiring. You're right. It's inspiring. Yeah.
So that would be the theme. The sermon would be delivered by our very own Vincentian Caroline Lane.
Mm-hmm.
She is a member of the St. Vincent Association, and she's a minister within the Anglican
mm-hmm.
congregation.
Okay, wonderful.
So she will be delivering the sermon at the church.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Pastor Trudy White,
mm-hmm.
who again is Vincentian as well. She will be part of the service in an official capacity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful. And get back to the brunch. We got to the cuisine, but we didn't get to the entertainment part. Well, entertainment in terms of the guts,
So
entertainment like music, whatever. Yeah.
we have a pianist, a violinist, we have vocalist, Margaret Williams. We have Black Ibu would be performing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are four. And there's another young guy. He was the photographer at last day's event,
Mm-hmm.
and he will be performing as well. So we're trying to make it packed with entertainment. We are not having a keynote address.
Mm-hmm.
We're just having people bring greetings
Wonderful.
on the occasion.
Mhm.
We are honoring two long-standing members. We will be making them honorary life members of the association
Wonderful.
based on their contribution to the community and to the organization.
Mhm.
And this year we're giving out 5 bursaries to college and university students in Toronto
Excellent.
of $1,000 each.
Excellent.
And that will be taking place at the brunch.
Excellent. How many years you've been in operation now? You're older than St. Vincent and the Grenadines, am I right?
Yes, we've been around since 1968.
60.
So much older than me as well. 1968.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So wow. So there you go, friends. A lot will be happening here in Ontario and the GTA in particular under the umbrella of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Association of Toronto to mark the 46th anniversary of our independence. And we here in the diaspora have been contributing so much to homeland and to Vince's and Caribbean people here in the diaspora. Because the issue of collaboration, I would imagine, Mr. President, that you and all of this, you'll be supported by many other organizations from across the Caribbean based here in Toronto.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And our own Vincentian organization, especially the Toronto SVG Support Group, Carry On, and now the Union Island Cultural Association, they're back.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're one of our supporters as well. So we're well supported by the Vincentian and Caribbean community.
Wonderful. So before I allow you, I know you're stuck in traffic somewhere out there. Leave a message because I don't know if you'll have an opportunity to speak again, during the month of October. As president of the SVG Association of Toronto, especially speaking to at least the theme centered around inspiration, inspiring, and particularly for folks here in Toronto. I know I've attended a few functions, and I know some. I read your insights, your publication, and all of that. And what is your message in particular for our young people? Because continuity is so important, Mr. President. As you know, Mr. President, how can we reach our young people? What can we do to reach more of our young people, and also for our seniors? How can we help them to continue life in dignity here in our adopted homeland? What is your message? What is your please use this platform to speak to us as Vincentians in the diaspora, particularly here in the GTA, Canada.
So we use every opportunity that we can to reach out to the youth, to reach out to young people, knowing here in Canada, in Toronto in particular, we're considered a minority because we live in a society that is not mainly of African descent, and we know how challenging that can be for our young people, especially those who are born here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we who were born and raised partially in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we know what it's like to manage our own affairs, to control everything. And so for those younger ones who are born here in Toronto, it's more difficult to reach them. So we use every opportunity to try to inspire them, to let them learn of their Vincentian heritage, know that they're connected to something, and know that they can make a difference in society. And that's one of the reasons why we established a scholarship program to support the education of our youth. And this year we received a record number of applications, which tells us that we are doing something good. We are reaching them, and they're taking the effort to reach out back to us. We've received, with again very inspiring, from one of our previous recipients who graduated this year. She sent us a very thoughtful thank you letter on how much she appreciated being one of our bursary recipients and how much it had helped her in her in pursuing her post-secondary studies. And that makes us want to continue to do the things that we do. When for a picnic, we have a lot of young volunteers coming forward and wanting to volunteer their time at the event. And so it makes us feel it's comforting knowing that what you're doing is making a difference in our society. So I'd like to let our people know, our Vincentian community, that know that we appreciate their support at all of our events. We are not funded by any government agency or any other agency for that matter. Our funds come from the fundraising events that we have, and we put our money right back into our community for the development of our Vincentian community in Toronto and for St. Vincent the Grenadines at home.
You know, this is so wonderful, and I know at 7 o'clock this evening, your organization, SDG Association of Toronto, will be hosting a Zoom around insurance and late life, if I have that right. You know, to help educate our folks how they can prepare for late life, retirement, and all of that, and things like that. I hope I can get into that, or if I can get a recording, certainly we'll share here on Kankadi Radio. And you know, but you know, Mr. President, I really want to thank you so much for taking time out. I know there's been a rough day for you, but I really want to thank you for shedding some light, illuminating some of the issues that you're dealing with as an organization. And we here on Kankadi Radio, Bay Hill News Network, and others will always be in your corner. Again, whatever if you are streaming any of those events, the church service or the brunch or the I will get clips, I'm sure, from Niagara on the 27th and so on to share with our listeners back on St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because folks on homeland like to know, like to see what we're doing out here in the diaspora, you know what I'm saying? And similarly, we like to see what's happening on homeland, right? So we cross and so on. So I really want to thank you for taking time out. I don't know if there's anything else that we didn't address that you want to address. We didn't ask about the bus ride, by the way, on the 27th. What is the cost?
Okay, the cost for the bus would be $40 return. And the brunch, I didn't get an opportunity to give the price. The brunch is $80 for the early bird tickets, and those early bird tickets would be sold right up until the Thanksgiving church service on October 5th. And after that, then the tickets would be $90.
Okay, so $80 early bird until the 5th. After that is $90. And $40 return on the 27th. The bus ride to Niagara and back. $40 return. And that $40 also includes the food and all of that, or do you have to pay extra?
Yes, it includes the refreshment.
Refreshments, all right. I got you. Refreshments can take many forms, all right?
Not a full-course meal.
I'm just being funny, right? So well, thank you very much, and hey, keep us posted here on Kankadi Radio. We're here for you. We are always in your corner. We're always in the corner of all the organizations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, always in the corner. Get home safely, and we shall talk. Wish you all the very best. You and the board of directors and all the members of the SVG Association of Toronto. as you pursue activities to mark the 46th anniversary of independence on our homeland, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We're going out with the music of the Vibrating Skates, Our Nation is Born. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Get home safely.
Thank you very much.
Blessings.
The strength of so many faces shall be the prospect of our faith. So in this moment of history, tell it in every community, our nation is born. Colonialism is gone. This is a time of national freedom, so share our love with someone. The 27th dawn of October, our nation is born. One history, one ecstasy, one destiny for all of we. Hey, hey, hey. While we take this stand as a nation, let us not forget our past. For this future we praise our heroes who fought slavery to the last. Special honors to Marcus Garvey, his sacrifice gave us all a chance. And all the men who fought in this century to bring us this day of independence. So in this moment of history, tell it in every community, our nation is born. Colonialism is gone. Now this is a time of national freedom, so share our love with someone. The 27th dawn of October, our nation is born. One history, one ecstasy, one destiny for all of we. Hey, 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 hey. Though some manipulate the franchise of world adult suffrage, there's still hope of a bright tomorrow for all the underprivileged. Let love excel our wishes, our advancement needs plenty of work. Remember, back is death for the nation that upholds less action and lots of talk. In this moment of history, tell it in every community, our nation is born. Colonialism is gone. Now this is a time of national freedom, so share love with someone. The 27th dawn of October, our nation is born. One history, one ecstasy, one destiny for all of we. My people join hand in hand now, put your differences aside. Get your hearts and soul together, we got to build this nation with pride. Work in harmony with good leaders, never elect no one here to rule. Then we can feel at home like good comrades, our people must not be election tools. So in this moment of history, tell it in every community, our nation is born. Colonialism is gone. Now this is a time of national freedom, so share our love with someone. The 27th dawn of October, our nation is born. One history, one ecstasy, one destiny for all of we.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and to Vincentian, home and abroad. Big up yourself, and don't mess up yourself. Bless up, and don't mess up. We nice. There is is an island down in the Caribbean, a sweet little island, and it's right there I'm and from, represented on the wall map, by a tiny dot. But what we got to offer is much, much more than that. We have love in abundance, sunset for good romance, sweet, sexy woman, from the Grenadines to the mainland. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes, you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes, you're sweet. West of Barbados, south of St. Lucia, north of Grenada, right there in the center. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes, you're so sweet. Foreigners just come down for vacation. When them tourists touch down, they want to bathe in the hot sun. As soon as they reach, it's straight to the beach. Yes man, they can't resist the black and white sand. No way, Villa Indian Bay, Mustic and Beckway, Ghana One and Union, and all of them other beautiful islands. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're so sweet. West of Barbados, south of St. Lucia, north of Grenada, right there in the center. Sweet, 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 hey, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. We nice, no matter what them say. Hey, travel the wall and back, searching for that place. Up to now I can't find no way. We match the elegant and grace. I search and I search, but still I can't find a land with the hospitality and scenery like mine. Last of Free Mountain, the falls of Berlin, the Mariaqua Valley, where they bury me never strings to sing. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. West of Barbados, south of St. Lucia, north of Grenada, right there in the center. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're so sweet. Hey. Coconut water, we chase with Willica, roast breadfruit and good cook, right down by the river. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet.
Thanks for listening to Kankadi Radio.
And to Vincent Shan, home and abroad. Big up yourself, and don't mess up yourself. Bless up, and don't mess up. We nice. There is an island down in the Caribbean, a sweet little island, and it's right there I'm and from, represented on the wall map, by a tiny dot. But what we got to offer is much, much more than that. We have love in abundance, sunset for good romance, sweet, sexy woman, from the Grenadines to the mainland. Sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences, and the Grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. West of Barbados, south of St. Lucia, north of Grenada, right there in the center. And the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet. And the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're so sweet. West of Barbados, south of St. Lucia, north of Grenada, right there in the center. Sweet, 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 hey. And the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. We nice, no matter what them say. Hey, travel the wall and back, searching for that place. Up to now I can't find no way. We match the elegant and grace. I search and I search, but still I can't find a land with the hospitality and scenery like mine. Last of a mountain, the falls of Berlin, the Mariaqua Valley, where they bury me never strings to sing. Sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. West of Barbados, south of St. Lucia, north of Grenada, right there in the center. Sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're so sweet. Hey. Coconut water, we chase with Willica, roast breadfruit and goat cook, right down by the river. Sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. Beckett and Suso, Boza, Calvin Little, Ozzy and Frankie, picking up with country. Sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet. Christmas is night morning, well that is me own thing. Friday night is one stop, when we go to the culture pot. Hey, sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're sweet, sweet, sweet sentences and the grenadines, you're sweet, sweet, yes you're so sweet.
Bay Hill News Network is an internet radio based in Bay Hill, Cane Garden, SVG. We feature country music, love song and gospel, and affiliate with Success Radio and Cancardi Radio Canada, Fun City Radio USA.
Here we go now. I'm sure we are fine with this.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines is my name. In 79, independence I gained. Unspoilt and blissfully serene, I have remained. Through all the gales and all the rain. For more than 30 scattered islands of natural beauty, spreading across the Caribbean Sea. I offer you peace and tranquility. My warm, friendly people will welcome you with sincerity. Relax, unwind, be who you want to be. My white sandy beaches are so inviting. You'll have no choice but to jump right in. From hiking up to La Safre or cruising the clear blue sea, or a romantic stroll through the Botanic Garden admiring its vast beauty. From north to south, from east to west, there's lush vegetation as far as the eyes can see. Be invigorated by the cascading waters of the Falls of Belen, or walk leisurely at your own pace through the Montreal Garden. You'll be spoiled for choice, I guarantee you will be. There's 10 days of carnival, fun in the hot July sun. Easter regatta, you're sure to enjoy. When Jumbie Lego, you will indeed have a ball. 9 days before Christmas, we celebrate before dawn. If all this is too much, just relax with a cool glass of sunset rum and watch it all. The local food is so appetizing. Reasonably priced, you'll find it amazing. After your belly full and you're feeling contented, take a walk and simply go lining. So whether you're a visitor from near or far, or of Ascension returning from over the sea, my name is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. With open arms, I gladly welcome thee.
Well, friends, that was our special feature, our conversation with the president of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Association of Toronto, highlighting, yes, the activities marked to observe the 46th anniversary of independence on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Really want to thank Mr. President Cordell Telfer for making himself available under very trying circumstances to share with us that important piece, those important pieces of information, so to speak, as regards what's happening here in the GTA. Yes, and just to remind you, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Association of Toronto, that is, Incorporated, cordially invites you to celebrate the 46th independence anniversary of St. Vincent and the Grenadines on October the 5th. Thanksgiving service, Rosewood Church of the Nazarene, 657 Milner Avenue, Scarborough, from 4 p.m. On the 19th of October, celebration brunch, Parkview Manor, 55 Barber Green Road, Toronto, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. 27th, yes, October the 25th, October the 27th, 2025, lighting of Niagara Falls. And October the same night, or same day, October the 27th, flag raising at Toronto City Hall. And celebrating our identity, inspiring our future is the theme. We'll keep you updated as regards these events. So let us repeat. On the 5th, Thanksgiving service, church service, Rosewood Church of the Nazarene, 657 Milner Avenue, Scarborough, from 4 p.m. The 19th, celebration brunch, Parkview Manor, 55 Barber Green Road, Toronto, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. 27th, flag raising at Toronto City Hall sometime in the afternoon. And in the evening, lighting of Niagara Falls, a bus trip to Niagara Falls, $40. And refreshments will be served en route to Niagara, music and entertainment, games and so on, en route back to Toronto. And at the celebration brunch, there'll be entertainment galore. We'll keep you posted on all of that. Remember, the theme is celebrating our identity, inspiring our future. Yes, so we invite you to join the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Association of Toronto as we celebrate the 46th independence anniversary of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Once again, thank you to Mr. President Cordell Telfer for sharing the information with us this evening. And we're going to continue with some music out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in keeping with Independence Month, October. So we are ahead a wee bit, but we want to sort of, get going, as we observe 46 years as an independent nation. Remember, coming up, we'll have some music from Tyrrell, yes, Tyrrell, the Dynamite, and some comedy from Colin Butler. All part of what will be happening tomorrow there in the London area. All part of, the UK Writers. Yes, UK Writers. A big event is happening there tomorrow. It's a Zoom, and Dynamite will be there, and Colin will be there via Zoom. All part of this event of writers, spoken word, persons, and all of that. So, stay with us, my friends, and also remember, we have the Caribbean Connection News with Wayne Calendar out of Barbados. Let's take in a wee bit of the First Lady of Song out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Judy Boucher, out of my area, out of the Georgetown area. Judith, if you're listening, Judy, if you're listening, good evening to you. Love you so much. We are dreaming of an island. Yes, we are dreaming of an island, a nation called St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tie up my tongue here this evening. Let's go with Judy Boucher. Once again, good evening to you, Judy. Hope all is well with you and yours there and back where. Love you so much. Hope all is well with you. I've been promising for ages to have a conversation with Judy here on Kankadi Radio. God willing, we'll certainly do that during the month of independence on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So all those folks who are dreaming of being on homeland, it's a beautiful place to be. Just visited St. Vincent and Grenadines like 3 weeks ago, and it was really a pleasure being back home, meeting with folks who remembered me, visiting all those areas that I visited as a youngster growing up on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The food was good, people were still so friendly and hospitable, great fruits, sugar apple, banana, you name them, sour sop, sweet sop, you name them, we had them. Want to really, really thank all the folks who made that visit such a wonderful experience. And I think the same can be said for folks from the other islands whenever they visit I'm sure the experiences, is always beautiful. So thank you all to all my friends on Homeland for making the visit such a beautiful experience. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to know that you have options. We are here in North America, we are here in the diaspora, but it's beautiful to know. It's beautiful to know that we have options. We can always go back to Homeland in the Caribbean. You understand what I'm saying? It's always good to know that we have options and we always can go back to the Caribbean because we have options. It's beautiful. Let's keep it that way, my friends. Whether you're from the Southern Caribbean, the ABCs, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Guyana, the South American continent, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Barbados, yes, Dominica, Martinique, Guadeloupe, yes, St. Martin, Dutch and French, moving up, yeah, to the islands and the Leeward Islands, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, Montserrat and other places, yeah, the Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, BVI, yes, British Virgin Islands, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and others around, Cuba and others. The region, the Caribbean Basin, is very special, my friends. Very, very special. Let's keep it that way, my friends. Wherever you are, continue to dream. Continue to make life better, not only for yourselves here in the diaspora, but folks in Homeland. Stay connected, my friends. Stay connected. Stay connected. Quite a beautiful message coming here from Judy Boucher out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We might be small, but we give a big punch. Beauty, hospitality, and more. This is the Vin Abbott Show for Saturday, September the 27th, on the eve of the 46th anniversary of independence on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In that regard, we are programming just for you.
Holding hands, smiling with the tide, making up for all we've been missing. Romantic time is here. You're such good company, and no one can deny. If this is a gift, thank God it's meant for me. We'll have two lovely children on this land I'm dreaming of.
Judy, you can't be that selfish, right? You're dreaming of an island that's just big enough for two. What the hell do you want? You want to roam from north to south to east to west? Just two of you? Wow. What a dream.
Smiling with the tide, making up for all we've been missing. Romantic time is here. You're such good company, and no one can deny. If this is a gift, thank God it's meant for me. We'll have two lovely children on this land
Judy, just the two of you on an island roaming around and just two children? Come on. Oh, yes. Bomani Charles, this island is mine. Land of the Blessed, the Caribbean, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the entire Caribbean, we are blessed.
It's been so many years since I've left my home. Now that I'm grown, I've got to return. Those places that I've been always seem so cold, despite their hold. It's one thing I've learned, that a man who forgets where he comes from will never know where he's going. And all of the foreign places could never compare to the freedom I found on this island. This island is. This island. This island is. This island. This island is.
That's the beauty. We have the capacity. We have the opportunity to make changes from here to there. Whether in North America, the diaspora, or the Caribbean. Oh yes. We have that capacity. It's a good idea to maintain when the challenges seem to be getting overwhelming. We have options. Can always return to homeland. Did you hear that? You can always return to homeland.
It's home for me.
It's home for you.
It's home for
It's home for me.
me.
It's home for all of us in the Caribbean.
I wanna tell it I know. Your roommate is home for me. Your roommate is home for me.